starts now.
All right, everybody, welcome to KombatKast, console KombatKast number 3. We have some fun to show you about the game. Obviously, let's introduce everybody, then we'll get. So, first of all, hold on.
Right.
Not dorky at all. No one's chat right now because everything is cringe. I want to introduce everybody today. He's often having trouble seeing. We have joining us.
Let's dance. Johnny Cage today.
Wow, you just.
Yeah.
That's nice. Real excited with IGN this week. Debuted late last night as just getting out of bed.
Yeah, he was just on the town.
Right. Pushed play and
for us to launch a new character for Mortal Kombat.
So doing an awesome collaboration with IGN. You're here to help us talk. Show the trailer here in a moment for those of you who did get a lot of really awesome responses. The team just killed it on. So let's keep moving. Let's go. Let's talk to Mr. Brown, to Steve here.
Steve Brownback, senior.
You're not going to say let's move to designer here.
Oh, everybody's doing their own thing to do that. I like that. And we got behind the power station, Mr. Matt Burke.
I heard you like cringe, Tyler.
Okay. This is going south quicker than I wanted to go south. So we have a collaboration with you guys, and we're doing, because it's your first time on the KombatKast, hopefully not the last. You know how life works. That wasn't weird. Wow. Did I just threaten him on stream? No. The right to tell them to play the trailer.
Yeah, of course. Take it away. Play it.
I know studio exec's tougher than you.
No suit's gonna slit your throat.
Into Hollywood. Deadly uppercut.
Cut!
Who hired? Deadly uppercut. Take 19.
Fatality.
Technical difficulty right there with the sound. We tested it. Something happened. Didn't catch it there. You can also catch it on.
It's absolutely flawless. You can watch.
What is that?
Also on our socials as well. So you can find this trailer all over now. I want to go down the line. I want everybody of the trailer in Johnny Cage was.
Fatality. I have to ask you a question, though. Directing. Doing the VO.
Actually,
I want to say
Give us the
it
scoop.
is.
wow.
Let's go with it is.
Yeah, you know? Absolutely.
Excellent. It really encompasses the character. Up this expectation with 10 with the fantastic intros and his Johnny Cage.
It's a bit of a throwback
10,
too, but in a different way this
It
time.
is now a reason for him to knock your head off. My favorite part is overall the fact that he's smiling almost the whole time. Definitely pause it when he does the shadow stupid thing with his glasses. There's a lot of... I love his face when he does the knucks. He's very, very happy to be fired.
Part is the subtle.
It is in the game.
But that's
He's just Johnny Cage, man.
Mr. Matt Burke.
The extra.
Yes.
We have a lot of good props in this game, but I'm doing Italian kisses. I guess I could. Great prop.
Cool. I've always been a huge fan of Ninja Mime. The miming of parries in fighting games.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ninja works for me. Also,
I love that it has audio. The invisible wall has audio.
mime.
yeah.
So we're gonna talk a little bit about Johnny Cage. One of your favorite characters. You're a fan of Johnny Cage. Like,
Yeah,
this is one of the reasons you love Johnny Cage.
Yeah, absolutely. He's very charming in his.
just like-
right? And they were like, Destin,
Get here now. Helicopter land.
how it works?
Awesome. We're very talk about this every week, and is that the character team, their loving touches on these characters work here. So I'm very biased, but like personalities are coming through so, and it's like you didn't think, like, I wasn't the biggest, but now I love Johnny Cage. Now I want to play Johnny. I'm like, okay.
And he's
Yes. If you played him in Mortal Kombat X, I played him a lot of characters.
Definitely, probably your most...
And probably
A lot of Tanya versus Johnny.
My skills transfer over. There's some stuff that still feels similar, but there's still some stuff I'm learning. We should maybe...
Should we do a lore moment?
Do you have a
How
lore
is he
moment?
11?
Johnny Cage's Carlton.
Oh.
Steve's lore minutes. I love that the lore minutes are now just about 12 seconds.
Yeah. He's less prepared now.
Yeah, maybe... Are you,
I mean, you put me on the spot.
Lied. Like, you should be prepared.
It needs to be organic.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, all right, moving on. We need to walk through how Mr. Cage...
I think we can start with a mission statement of Cage, where a lot of the we like
Prepared.
Yeah, we do a lore
it
minute.
needs to be organic.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, all right, moving on.
Alrighty.
So I think we need to walk through how Mr. Cage works.
Well, I think we can start with a mission statement of Cage, where a lot of the characters that are returning, we like radically redesigned them and made them play a lot different.
Right.
With Johnny Cage, we actually went in the opposite direction, and I would describe him as very old school. He kind of reminds me of like Fisticuffs Cage from the last game, or even just straight up Mortal Kombat 2. Mm-hmm. I think he's actually simpler to play. He is less execution heavy. There's no longer like a lot of cancels and complex stuff. He kind of has the basic like 2D fighting game move list that you need to succeed. But all the flash and the humor and all that is in his animations, his victories. Like you can see in the trailer, like a lot of goofy comedy
He's got a lot
moves.
of flair to him.
He utilizes his stunt double in a lot of his moves.
Oh, the stunt double.
That's
Really,
that's
really
one of my
cool.
favorite parts.
Yeah, so he has a ton of flash, but actually controlling the functionality is very old school to me, which I think is kind of cool.
And
Let's get into it. Oh.
And not to like, there are some things too that I've been working on with him there are some things that, like, again, the next level of what
There's
you're
definitely
doing.
some callbacks to some of his more complex stuff that we'll get into, but just his base kit is pretty old school.
And I think we've seen that a lot in a lot of these characters, that there's characters you if you're not going to a tournament, you're not going to Combo Breaker to play, but you want to play against your buddy on the couch. There's a lot of characters you can pick up and be successful with, and if you want to take the next step up and go up the mountain, that's there for you too.
And that's one of the cool things about the custom variation system is you can actually make one that's just, I'll show one that's just straight up Mortal Kombat 2, but you can have one that has some of his MKX moves. You can have, there's some brand new moves you saw with the camera and throwing his sunglasses. So let's just get into it.
Yeah, the sunglasses thing got some pretty good hype.
So
shades.
So what's this one? Is this the base, the MK2
this is
loadout?
his base, and I added a couple things that we'll go over when I'm done with the base.
Got
But
it.
this is like his default look, and we'll go over his default moves. So
Is one of your favorite things per week naming the variations?
yes, I take great joy in it.
Okay.
So to start off, his arcing fireball that he typically has is actually gone, and he uses his Mortal Kombat 1 straight fireball.
Okay.
So this is actually a really good fireball, which you don't normally think of with Johnny Cage, but it's really fast. The amplified one is actually a double fireball. I think it's actually really strong. You kind of asked me, hey, what do you do with a fireball? And I basically said, there's no reason not to just do it. Like, you really can't go wrong.
Just keep throwing it out.
Yeah.
Them, right?
The other thing is his classic shadow kick is back. It's exactly what you want. It's very fast. It's still a high, so they can duck under it, but it travels the full screen. It's a great whip punisher. It's a great check. It's the shadow kick.
And the amplified version of that, has that changed at all? I noticed you had amplifies in an earlier build. They were a little different.
Yes.
How have you adjusted them?
Well, one of the things is we listened to feedback, and we actually made it so that to amplify a move, you just hit the interact button. You just hit the right bumper. So you go for the nut punch, and that's the regular one. If you amplify it, you just hit the right bumper, and it'll actually go off. So we've actually simplified it since what we had at the reveal event, where it was a different button press for every amplified move.
Cool.
Yeah, we're definitely, we have these events and things like that. We do like to, to take some fan feedback. Obviously not everything will work with the game that we're creating, but, that was one of the things we heard a lot about and thought that, let's run some tests with that, see how it goes. And it seems to be working pretty well that way.
Yeah.
So.
Now, to be clear, they are not EX move. They're still amplified. So I'm not doing the nut punch with block at the same time to just immediately do it. I'm doing the nut punch, then I amplify it a few seconds later. So you still have the different timing depending on how you want you to do the move, but the button's always going to be universal. And the timing window is huge. So they're not meant to, and they are not difficult at all.
I did a few, so I know they're
Yeah.
Like, execution is not the barrier of entry when it comes to...
Exactly. We want to think about how you're using your offensive stamina meter, not that it's hard to do. So that's why we decided to go with that input system.
And I will say, it's funny, now that I've been playing with this way and how it is, I will kind of forget about my meter. So now, because I'm doing them so much more often, because I'm remembering everything, I'm looking at my meter, I'm like, why didn't that come out? And Steve's like, you ran yourself out of meter.
Yeah, bro.
Yep. All right, Steve, continue.
So let's go over some of his normals. I think Cage, to me, excels at the mid-range. So he's got 3 or 4 key moves I'd like to show.
Okay.
The first is his forward 3, which is, like always with Johnny Cage, a long-range advancing move. And this combos into these awesome side kicks. It's super fun to mash it. I mash the hell out of it.
You only have to press it like twice.
Yes, but I enjoy doing it that way.
He's making extra sure.
Right.
And the big thing there is it's very easy to hit confirm. You can see that the kicks are coming, and you can stop mashing and go into shadow kick or nut punch. And
But you keep going.
yeah, I'm going to keep going.
And real quick, for those of people who may not know the term, hit confirm.
Hit confirm means you see the move hit, and then you go into your combo instead of just letting the string go out or blocking. Like, I saw it hit, and then, go into the nut punch.
Now,
So
you'll watch me and Derek play, and we'll just
There's
just
not a
throw
lot of
combos
that.
out.
hope it works.
Yep.
The nice thing about when you two fight is there's also not a lot of blocking.
Right. Right.
So nut punch is a good linker to go into something more elaborate.
Exactly. Like, he's going to get the pop-up, and then you can do a combo. That's going to be his main way that he's going to go into his additional damage.
Nice.
But since it's punishable if it's blocked, if it's blocked, you just finish the string. You wouldn't go into the nut punch.
Or Tyler and I would.
Yes.
Honestly, I would too, because a nut punch is fun.
Yeah.
Another really good one is his forward 4, which is his knee. Johnny Cage without a knee would just... That's not a thing. Like, he's
So,
got to have his advancing
We have a guest coming on later to
Who's
do
very familiar with the
Washed Up Warriors.
Yeah.
Aaron Davis, a.k.a. Dizzy, Twitter handle, Dizzy Knee.
Yes, yeah.
So-
I mean, it's Johnny Cage's signature move, and it is back. He can go into 4-4-4 and be safe. He actually has another one that leads to a crushing blow. Ooh. Now, that one's a high, so if they duck and punish it, he gets blown up. But if he knows it's going to hit, he can go into the crushing blow. And then he can also cancel that to go into combos.
All I'm watching the whole time is to see if he's smiling, and he absolutely
He
is.
is a very, very happy guy.
He's having a good day.
Now, I think another one of his key moves is his back three, which is actually a low strike. And you can go into this flip kick, or you can, again, confirm it to the nut punch. And this is great because it's a low. So the opponent, if they're trying to walk back out of the range of these other moves, the low is going to get them. The downside is he actually does not have a really, really good overhead. He's not meant to be a 50-50 character. His only overhead is going to be his generic hop attack, which is kind of slow, and it's just a knockdown. So to me, he's going to check you with the low, keep you from walking back, but he's not really going to mix you up with an overhead. He'll probably open you up with a lot of throws.
You're going to get thrown a lot by Johnny Cage, yeah.
And lastly, he does have a pop-up with his jabs. That's like your good Punisher, like if you block Sub-Zero Slide or Scorpion's Spear.
Really good in the corner as well.
Yes, you have corner comms with that.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Make corner comms a thing.
So to me,
corner comms are a thing.
They're not a thing.
the crux to Johnny Cage to me is really simple, fundamental mid-screen. He's going to hover around here. He's going to look for movement. Make a guess that you're going to hit a button, go in with forward 4. You're going to be afraid to hit a button, and he's going to get jump-ins, throws. I mean, when we were talking, you pointed out that it's really good. Like, his dash is really fast, and he can just dash up and throw you because you're scared of the mid-range. And then that's exactly it. And you never know when Shadow Kick's going to come.
Yeah.
His Fireball.
I was wondering, like, what do you do when you're at full screen and you need to cover that distance? Do you just slowly inch your way back to mid-range?
If he is getting zoned out, that's exactly what you have to do. But in a match like this, where Scorpion doesn't have a good projectile, his projectile is going to cover it.
Nice.
Then, of course, you'd have to look out for Scorpion's teleport and stuff like that. But essentially, yeah, inch your way in. And you can see his dash actually covers a lot of space. He always has Shadow Kick. He moves pretty fast, so he's well equipped to get in that mid-range.
He's fast for an old man, eh?
That's true.
All right, what else we got, Steve?
So, let's go into some of the loadout moves for this variation I made.
You put some good ones in this.
Yeah, so this is his Rage Charge, and this is a very unique move. So it looks like this hook punch. And what it does is, it's a high attack, but if you block it, it becomes
We've never really
a mid.
done anything like this game.
Yeah, this is a very unique move. So the second hit makes it a mid, and you can see that it starts glowing. The second time, on the third hit, is actually unblockable. He is set to always block. And you can amplify this to get a flip kick. So you'll see it's going to be unblockable, and he gets a pretty juicy amount of damage.
That's awesome.
So the meta here is Johnny Cage, like I said, he doesn't have a good 50-50. So it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of going for throws. He can do like block strings, go into this, and if they block it, it's charged. The second charge is a mid, the third's an unblockable. So if they just keep blocking forever, they're going to get hit by this, and they're going to die.
Now, does it have to be consecutive?
It does not have to be literally consecutive, but if he gets a hit, the charge goes away.
Sure.
So actually taking the hit would be a viable strategy.
Right.
You just want to get out of dodge and go back to zoning him. So that's kind of a pretty innovative, unique move.
Yeah, keep the pressure on and you get rewarded for it.
Yeah. Exactly.
And also, we're talking about, like, the hit confirming. You don't really have to there.
Oh, yeah. You just mash it out.
Right.
And, I mean, you can't really hit or block confirm a move that can't be blocked.
Right.
So I also gave him the Mime Parry, which is just really fun. It parries all mids, overheads, highs. And if he amplifies it, he actually gets a pop-up.
Oh.
One other fun thing is, it already lasts 1,000 years, but if you amplify it, it can actually keep going, keep doing it. So this is a great trick. Like, sometimes I'll knock them down, do it, and if they do a wake-up attack, I'll actually amplify it so it lasts even longer. It's extremely obnoxious, which I think Johnny Cage probably should be obnoxious.
Yeah, I think we're seeing some videos with that being used in some pretty...
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be some horseplay going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's the definition of horseplay. It's very, very, very silly.
And you can only amplify that one time, right?
Yes.
How early in development were you like, we need that move?
I mean...
Day one.
I was told the designer that worked on him was, like, popping off about how he's going to do the Ninja Mime Parry, like, a year ago. Like, that was definitely one of, like, his core, he has to have this.
Mad props to Lil Bear.
Now, again,
Oh, yeah.
it's... So you can also low attack.
Yes, you can low attack him. And then lastly, I equipped the Brass Knucks.
Hey.
And this is very reminiscent of Fisticuffs Johnny Cage. What this does is all of his chip damage is significantly buffed. And chip damage is already pretty strong in Mortal Kombat, but it is a significant chip damage buff.
Oh, yeah.
So this is even exactly what you were just saying 5 minutes ago, that he keeps the pressure up, you can't just
Rewarded
block
for it.
forever. Exactly. So with the fisticuffs thing, it's even more dangerous to be going for chip damage.
And now you're still doing your charged punch. You're still, yeah.
Yep.
So you're layering the way he fights, like to so this version fights a very different way than a lot of other versions you're going to create.
Exactly. Which, let's go into another one.
Straight to DVD. I do like the name.
That's
I appreciate it.
I feel like that's Johnny Cage's, that would be his role.
Yeah,
Like,
that's most of his movies.
right. So this one I wanted to make straight up Mortal Kombat 2.
Let's take a minute to enjoy this skin. It is wonderful.
It's I picked this specifically because this is MK2, so the 90s, and I think this really nails it.
It really encompasses everything about the 90s in
Yeah.
one image.
Yep, I love it.
So here, he loses his straight fireball, and he actually gains the old school arcing fireballs. He can do a high one, he can do the lower one, and he can do a double one. Now, these don't hit up close, so they're very different than the straight ones. However, the recovery is super, super good, and they are super fast. So while they're only good for full screen, they're very, very, very hella good full screen.
Now you can get jump ins too, right?
Yeah, exactly, which you see in the trailer. If you read from full screen that they're going to try to jump in, it's really going to cover the air. Then I also gave him his flip kick is replaced with his MK2 anti-air uppercut. It's safer than the other one, it does more damage, and the meter burn actually, well not meter burn, amplified, can come out as that second hit and catch him.
So if you whiff on the first one, you still have something to
Exactly.
utilize.
That's a day one strategy, guys. Day one strategy. In your online tournament, day one, you do that, and then they try to punish you, and you do it. I do it all the time. It's great. So how about one more loadout?
Yeah.
All right. What's the last one?
Do my own stunts, where I gave him a couple of different...
Ooh,
This is my favorite look.
the belt.
The belt's pretty great. So Johnny can actually summon, he loses his shadow kick, and he can summon a stunt double to run by and do a JBL clothesline. And if you amplify it, you get this second hit.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Then his second move is he'll call him and bash him over the head, talk some trash, then peace out, or actually get this combo starter.
I love
Oh,
how the
that's
stunt double's hair is just a little off color too. Like,
Oh
it's
yeah,
so
the,
perfect.
the Johnny written on his chest is great.
Isn't it in like marker or something?
Yes.
It's so good.
So the cool thing about this is it actually doesn't go away if Johnny's hit. So like if Scorpion hits Cage after he's already done the summon, the stunt double will actually come up and interrupt the combo, and then Johnny gets a combo. So while this has a ton of recovery and startup, you almost like know you're going to get hit. You're just, yeah, come on Scorpion, come at me bro, and then he's going to get interrupted and Johnny will get a combo. So you are giving up your shadow kick. It's one of your best space control tools, but you're getting this wacky space control tool.
But you
to
get
make up
Jim,
for
the
it.
stunt double, which is awesome.
Yes, and that's
Is
his
that his
canonical
name?
name.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's Jim.
Jim.
Jim is his canonical
Yeah.
name. So that was our loadouts. That is Johnny Cage. I think,
Johnny Cage in a box.
I love it. He's absolutely great.
yeah, I think
Really
if,
cool
if
character.
you're looking for a beginner character, in my opinion, he's one of the best we've shown so far, which is exactly what you asked about.
Yep.
I think if you just want to outspace your opponent, you don't need a lot of stances or anything like that. You just kind of want your core, like really good mid-range tools. He's got it. Oh, there's one other thing.
No.
There's one other thing. We forgot his fatal blow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, the N2, the hit that leads into his fatal blow, is unlike any other in the game. He can actually charge it and cancel it.
Oh, wow.
He can actually use this to do combos. If I wasn't bad, you can do it.
Okay, that's exciting.
There you go. So, while normally he does not have the style of cancels that he had in A-List, if he's in 30% health, he actually gets desperate and remembers all his cancels. So, while it's not a normal thing, he doesn't have access to it all the time, that kind of pressure and combos are in the game if you have the execution to do it.
Oh,
when
that-
fatal blow's available.
That's. I mean, we've been talking a lot about Johnny, and I didn't know that. That's one thing I have not known today. So we are going to see that in a tournament, and everyone's going to flip their lid.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dizzy already has a lot of really cool stuff with it, including a combo that I almost want him to hit me with. I almost want him to hit me with. And we'll go ahead and do it. You can see it.
He just has it with him at all times.
Yeah.
To be fair, if you had an Academy Award, wouldn't you have it with you at all times?
True.
To be fair, I don't believe that's an Academy Award.
No,
You're right. That is not an Academy Award. It is not. It is actually the FGC Award for Best Footsies.
There you go. There you go.
And that that's one thing I think about Johnny Cage we can talk about is that most versions of Johnny Cage, I mean, at least up until for a while, have been footsies are his thing,
Yes.
and they have been for a long time.
I think he'll be very much at home. If you liked MK9, MKX, or the 2D Johnny Cages, I think he plays exactly what you'd expect.
Well, for me, I'm a fairly casual player, so I just love the troll aspect of the character.
Oh, yeah.
And seeing how many ways I control my opponent is really exciting.
He's got to be one of the most obnoxious characters ever.
Like there will be times when you've like maybe nearly flawless someone, and you just stand over their body and amplify the parry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you don't want it to hit, and you're going to do it again when you knock him down again, but you're just going to amplify parry all the time.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will absolutely do that.
And it actually has a crushing blow in it too, the parry.
Yes, it does.
And so does Nut Punch. So
Yes.
Oh.
which is good for some combo creation as well.
He may have access to the trolliest, silliest crushing blow I've ever seen,
Oh yeah,
which maybe that'll happen during Washed Up Warriors.
we'll see. Awesome. So let's talk real quick. So thank you again for
course.
being here. Thank you for enjoying Johnny with us.
Thank you for having me, everybody.
Awesome. It's great to have you. We don't have a lot of guests from outside the studio very often.
Yeah.
It's good to have you here.
It's been great hanging out.
What are you looking forward to in Mortal Kombat 11?
More characters. I love the build-up to new character reveals, and I love the sort of celebration the community goes through when we get to see who's been added to the roster.
Right. Yeah. It's celebration. Always some sadness too.
Yeah.
But just like we talked about today, which is great, which people who are not Johnny Cage fans saw this Johnny Cage and they're like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
And I think there's some other characters coming soon that I've seen that I'd be like, you might not know what you're getting because you're gonna like the new version of what we're doing. There's one in particular I'm thinking of that I'm like excited for people to see. Cool. Anything else you'd like to say? Where can we locate you online?
Yeah, of course, you can find me on IGN.com. I post there regularly, and thank you for letting us do this co-stream with you,
Absolutely.
co-reveal. Hopefully, the fans on IGN are having a good time watching all the Johnny Cage stuff today. And you can find me there on IGN. I stream at twitch.tv/the Destin once in a while, and of course on Twitter at Destin Legarie.
Awesome. I'm so happy that IGN was able to co-stream this with us because it's nice just getting more people, getting the IGN community to
Exactly.
see the game as well. And I
Exactly.
hope you guys have all enjoyed it and get to see your pal Destin here. Hope we're your new
Wait
pals.
a minute.
Oh, there's something. Sorry.
Destin gets to do the birthday shout out.
Tyler.
Tyler's
The most
favorite
That's
part.
part of the deal.
It was part of the deal.
Yep, it's in the contract.
It was it was contractually.
Do you want to put your shades on for this?
Yeah, of
Ooh,
course.
I really like how
Can I
you have it
even
printed
read it?
out with your name and everything. That is so professional.
Thank you. I'm really stepping it up some.
That's why your desk
can't
is
read it.
professional.
And then you may want to take them off.
Happy birthday, Rick Chase.
Ooh, Rick Chase.
Fatal Gaming. John Zilla's friend Rich.
Okay.
John Zilla.
Ooh.
Kaiden Blaze. Paul Young. Jared Mail. Joe Burnett. Kenny and Steve from Yo Video Games. Hey, everybody.
yeah.
The great, the almighty Ed Boon.
Happy birthday, Ed.
Awesome, guys. So that's it, right? The contract has now been completed.
We can kick him out.
Good. Yes. Awesome having you here. Always great to talk to you.
thanks, so.
Just personal note, before I even got in the game, I was always watching all of your videos and following your reviews and whatnot. So it's been good to become friends with the last couple of years and have you on the show.
thanks,
That's
man.
awesome for me. And
How
for all of
corny.
us. Don't-
Hollywood Lansdowne.
That's
Here
not
he
Hollywood.
goes.
He's sitting with all of us.
Hollywood Lansdowne.
How is that Hollywood to say
Hashtag Hollywood
I'm
Lansdowne.
glad to have made a friend. You guys, it's
You're going to be dropping his name in like 2 streams from now. When I was hanging out with Destin.
when we were all hanging. All right, this turned it badly. I didn't mean that to happen. We're going to show you another quick image of Johnny Cage and one of his other cost outfits, and then we're going to have a friend come in. So give us about 30 seconds to reset the couch, and we'll be right back with you. All right, guys, we're back. Thanks again to Destin for being here. Very, very cool thing we like to do, the Washed Up Warriors. We've got a lot of good reviews on this, seeing some of the old pros try their hands at the game. And we have one of my favorites today, Dizzy. Yeah. I still call him Dizzy at work, and I think it's like he's now Aaron.
Yeah,
you know?
He does that where he's like, I like to be called Aaron.
No. I don't think I've ever said that.
Oh, he says it all the time.
So I still am a Dizzy guy. So what we always do when we do Washed Up Warriors, we talk about your resume. And yours is, let me help you out with it. You won...
Maybe he should just tell you.
Well, yeah, go ahead. You won Combo Breaker. I was there. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is the biggest one, Combo Breaker and MKX. I did win a couple different majors in MK9 as well.
VXG?
Yeah, VXG, UFGT.
Have you gotten paid for VXG?
Partially.
I wanted to make that joke, but I didn't want to go there, so I'm glad you did.
But
I did.
yeah, the check's still in the mail.
Wow, that's a long process.
Yeah.
How many years
You
ago
won
was that?
Power Up. No, sorry. Seasons Beatings.
Yeah.
Seasons Beatings.
Yes.
Now let's talk. You guys have been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
Both former GGA members
Yes.
of the team. You guys had a lot of matches, a lot of storied matches throughout history.
Yes. What
What would you say? What's your record against each other? Would you guess?
Well, it's weird because I used to body him, then he finally won barely, and then he bodied me, and I never won again. So when we were roommates, he would body me, and I would lay in bed and be super emo and talk about how I'll never get top 8 again. And then he'd be like, whatever, and just go to his room. It was really bad. And I would threaten to like play Freddy and stuff like that.
Oh wow.
It was really bad.
So cool. We're gonna have to let you guys probably play like 1 or 2 matches, just kind of show.
I'd like to point this out. First time I met this guy over here was at a tournament, and I was like, oh, I'm totally gonna play. I'm gonna beat some people's asses, right?
Right.
And then I get to this guy on stream on a stage. Mind you, I've never played in a tournament. He double flawlesses me and turns me into a baby.
I don't
once,
know. I
but
never
twice.
do that either. I don't know why I decided to do it against
And
you.
I was like,
just like,
yeah.
this
He's
guy.
like, oh, I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it. Yeah, right. Thank you so much. That's when my career ended in the tournament scene. Was this guy?
Never
What a
really,
career.
Doesn't feel like it really started.
Well, I think I won like one match against somebody. Yeah.
But your tournament career,
Come on now.
huge win over 2-time EVO finalist Big D.
Well, here's the deal. I didn't actually play him. I placed higher than him in an auction tournament. We
yeah.
never played each other.
you still beat him.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
beat him.
Oh, he knows it. And he holds that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play some matches. Take a look at because former Johnny Cage master, and you're gonna play who today?
I'm going to play Scarlet.
Awesome. So let's go to the fights. And you guys been practicing a little bit, kind of getting just feeling each other out.
A little bit off and on. And Scarlet, I'm prepared. She's one of my favorite characters for sure. I really love her play style.
I'll have your ancient power.
Not what I call it, but, okay.
No one will miss your cage.
Damn. No one will miss you, Cage.
I think that's a lie. So what were you saying there, Steve?
Yeah, we almost talked over the introductions, which it's been years we've been doing these shows. It is much harder than people think.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Okay,
Nice
they're
throw
just
tech.
full concentration at this point.
Oh, it's tough.
Steve does not want to talk at all. Just doing some low pokes. Oh, going
There
for
it is.
leg day.
Oh.
Nut punch.
Oh, I tried to go for the crushing blow, but I didn't have time.
I like
Jared
the-
Davis, stick player. Hearing a lot of buttons going on over there.
Here's something you may notice, that her tongue on block doesn't push back as far. Still a great zoning tool that keeps her safe, but not quite the pushback it had just a couple weeks ago. Just a fun video game development changes.
That's always that's fun. It's always cool when people will watch videos of
Oh, yeah.
early KombatKast like, oh, that's different now.
Yes.
And, yeah.
I always love, and I'm not blowing you up, if I didn't work here, I'd be doing it. The obsession over, oh, that's high now, that's mid now, that's safe now, and stuff like, guys,
The damage.
calm down.
Right.
But don't calm down. We love it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, sick was sweet. With a tentacle. Throwing some blood. Dizzy's really got nothing going on.
Ooh.
Oh,
Here we go.
Nah,
You know
I'm
that's
in
all you
trouble.
gotta do. You just gotta talk some junk to him.
Oh, that was great. He
like
totally
that.
baited that out. I thought he was going to do throw, and he knew that I thought he was going to do throw. You can see right there. I use her back one too because of the crushing blow.
And so now he's taking damage over time.
Yep.
Oh, little poke.
Were you happy with when you did it there?
Yes. It feels very good.
Ooh.
Speaking of feels very good. Oh,
Ooh.
great escape right there.
2 fatal blows available. Oh.
Aaron Davis, you got to represent the design team. What's happening, pal?
You actually lose your job if you lose this. That's how this works.
Yeah. No.
I'm significantly more washed up than most other washed up warriors.
You know, I'm not afraid. I'll do another one. Part of me wants to go out on this win because I haven't beat him in many, many years, but...
You up for one more?
I think I can do it.
Come on.
I think I can do it.
Do something.
All right, let's go to character select. Let's see what we got.
Well, I'm going to rematch.
Yeah, I'm just rematching.
Okay. Oh.
So I'm guessing you want to chew me up.
And spit out your bones, Cage.
Watch out. She's a man-eater.
Hall and Oates.
Steve's getting the first hit props there.
Oh. Oh, I missed time to punish. Very, very good with punish.
Into the nut punch. Ooh.
Oh! I was going to try to duck it and punish it.
I love those sneakers. Sneakers are great.
Oh!
Oops, I keep whiffing.
No.
I've had enough of that.
Yeah.
Enough silliness. Oh, boom!
Oh, wow. This should finish it.
Yeah.
He'll get there. He's got one more big hit. Yeah, the step.
Wait. Yeah.
Oh.
Just barely.
Yep. Dizzy knows, though.
I'm definitely getting too confident now. And I'm whiffing like crazy. He's taking advantage of it.
Johnny of the cast is really good at taking care of whiffs.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was very bad.
Oh. I messed up my combo.
Is this,
Now that cactus is in play.
is this
Cactus
me and
is
Derek
okay.
playing, or whoops?
Oh.
That was good. I'm gonna do it again though. Nope.
Well, we'll pretend that was a fake out.
Oh.
Man.
You gotta stop that, Aaron Davis.
No, keep doing it.
Well, if anything, it's gonna. Steve's waiting for it, so
Yeah.
maybe you can use that.
Too late on that.
Oh. All right, man. Let's
All right.
head into this. Let's
That was
go.
that was not great. You can see Dizzy kind of walking back and forth, looking for that space, looking
Yep.
for his time.
Now, for Johnny Cage, though, in this match, Scarlet, her blood weapons kind of outrage him. So Aaron's key game plan here is it's kind of in my favor, and he's really got to look for me to make mistakes, which I did, and now I've lost half my life.
But
I took a huge
no!
risk, and that did not pay off
Oh,
at
you
all.
escape out.
Oh, that's not over though. Ooh! Oh, another throw.
Ah! Hits him with a dizzy knee.
Yep. I like his victory a lot, so I'm sorry for everyone who wants to see the fatality, but this is awesome. It's that face, the action figure, everything about it is perfect.
Well, do you guys feel okay walking away 1-1?
I think I can live with that. At least I didn't lose to Cage again. It's even.
I'm gonna take a screenshot of that knee winning the match and put it on Steve's desktop.
It's very weird that he beat me with a wake-up because he never wakes up or jumps. He doesn't do anything but place footsies. So I didn't see it coming. He's so conservative with a K.
Oh, wow. Some really good matches there. Thank you, fellas. We do have a special announcement that Ed Boon tweeted, teased a little bit. Let's put that screen up for us, Burke.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Super exciting. We have an online stress test coming up on March 15th through the 17th. This is not the pre-order beta. This is a test of the system from the 15th through the 17th. It's for the U.S. only.
How do you get into that?
You
How do I get in? I need to get in.
Mortal
Tell us
Kombat
how you
Deck.
get in.
How do I get in?
We're super hyped for this. How do we get in?
MortalKombat.com/beta. Now here's the deal.
But it's not. Yep. Go ahead.
What?
Nothing.
Is that a forward
Go
slash?
ahead.
If I'm from Canada, can I join?
It's U.S. only. So guys, so that's what it is. Very exciting. It is a limited amount of people will be accepted into this beta. So there's a chance.
How many?
We don't have any idea about that.
All right.
So not everybody can get in, but it will be for a couple of days just to get everything ready. This is again not the beta
Right.
that is your pre-order, but that's a big announcement for all of you all who want to try to get in that first one.
Some people are going to get the game, get to play it a little earlier.
For a couple of days, get ready, and then we'll move on to the full pre-order beta.
How many people right now on Twitter are absolutely freaking out, going crazy about this?
Let me see if anybody's DM'd me. No, we're good so far. I have no codes for these things.
Yes,
So,
No codes.
No codes.
so go to the website. That's the big announcement. I hope you guys are able to get in and have some fun for that quick weekend. It'll be an awesome time.
It's going to be great. It's going to be fun.
Also, we got some mobile news.
Oh.
Some mobile news. The update is coming. Should be coming today.
Oh.
So very exciting. All the stuff we talked about last week.
Yeah, I have lunch with two of the mobile guys, and they are very, very hyped for this.
So I've been getting a lot of tweets about it too.
Yeah.
So that web page, by the way, for the beta, it will be going up very soon. So keep trying. It may not be up quite yet, but keep looking for it. It'll be up very soon. So just check that out. MortalKombat.com/beta. Awesome, Derek.
Yes.
We got some stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Where's my controller? But real quick,
The crap that you did last stream.
Okay, well, first of all, Burke, let's show this scorecard.
Yeah.
So right now it is.
How do you have 11?
It's not 11.
That
That's
is-
the
that's-
font for Mortal Kombat 11. That is 2.
No.
It
that's-
feels like
that's
11.
The number 11.
Maybe I'm just that on brand.
I guess. I
So-
mean, it looks like 11 to everybody else, right?
So I have 2 wins. I feel pretty good about that.
I don't think your last one was.
Tyler, actually, if I could interrupt, I have an announcement to make.
Was it an announcement?
Yeah, I had a meeting with the competition committee last week, and you're going to need to vacate your win. What you did was disgusting to competition. There's a lot of money riding on these belt battles in the studio, and people had to exchange some money they weren't very happy about. You're going to be in a lot of trouble. So
You can't be doing
you
that,
need to
man.
vacate that win. I'm sorry.
That's not cool.
So let's show the scoreboard.
Yes!
It's actually 1-1.
That's right.
All right.
You're
Body.
scared. That's all it is.
I was always a little concerned when we hired a competition committee to watch over the belt battles. I didn't think it was that important.
It's not
very
concerning.
Our
if you
budget's
don't
gone
cheat.
up. I
Yeah.
mean, like, this is a serious thing now.
All right. Well, I guess we need to play some matches.
All right.
Who are you going to go with today?
I'm going with Jade.
Okay.
Probably back out.
Now, you have been playing Johnny, but you've also still been playing Sonya.
Yeah. It's definitely like a.
I think I gotta.
Is
There
it-
we go. You should be
good?
good now, right?
Tyler, can you move?
Yeah.
Hit A.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, I have been. I'm gonna start with Sonya.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Now, you may want to tell everyone about what I said about your Sonya yesterday, because that was a milestone for you.
You tell them.
Well, you were actually punishing things. You were being patient. There was a scenario where you had no life and I had no life. You actually
It's
just
like they
sat
go
there
through
and
this
ducked the
every
shadow kick
single
and
stream.
punished it and won. You did not panic.
We always seem to end up here, Jade.
I let you win in the past.
Don't hold back. I can take it.
Sassy.
I just want to point out really quick that Derek obviously thought.
Yeah.
Oh, that's absolutely awesome.
Heartbreaking.
Well, it's because when I made it, I was on this side of the screen.
But it's actually pointing to his player icon. So
Right.
Well, yeah.
it kind of works out.
I'm getting bopped. Wow.
Aaron, this Jade Skin is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Your thoughts on that?
I like it a lot too.
Which is really impressive.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have used my crushing blow there.
If Aaron had his way, it would just be like stick figures fighting, doing frame traps. So him being excited for his skin is very cool.
See you, Lansdowne.
Wow.
What is your favorite Johnny Cage skin?
I can't decide if I like the younger or older one. Like, In MKX, I liked his old one a lot, and this one I think is even cooler than that. So.
As you find yourself getting older, you're now in your 30s, right?
Yeah, well, I'm not 50 yet.
I don't
so.
know, but do you now feel yourself represented by the the gray temples, the older, more washed up Johnny Cage?
I do feel that. I do feel some of that.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, the classic 2 uppercuts.
Oh no. Oh no. Tyler's
And he hit a combo. That's why he's called the Combo Master. Everyone calls him Combo Master.
Oh, come on.
Oh, oh, no punish on ducking that Shadow Kick. We can just hear them mashing their buttons. It's
I'm not.
so
I'm being calm.
I play on stick and it's not even that loud.
Right.
Oh, come on, man! Oh, that totally changed from the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
See, her projectile, it's not like a traditional projectile that she just spams. It's a space control tool.
I feel like I'm knowing where it is and I'm wrong.
Yeah, going behind her like that is really cool. Wiggly stick. Oh, the wiggly stick. Now the Naginata is in play, and not a lot of characters have armor in this game, but you can actually use Amplify Interactable to have armor. It's one of the only ways in the game to have armor. Good uppercut. No punish. Punishing the leg grab is kind of tricky. Like in a real, like you know it's punishable in a real match, but you have to like think quick to do it.
Oh.
So, what was exactly your thought process on the abilities you used for your Johnny Cage loadout?
Well, one of them was to try and get a crushing blow to happen, which I unfortunately did not.
Yeah, it seems that you forgot about it.
No! Damn it!
Sony with an assist from a little friend.
That's what I was trying to do.
So you got outmashed?
Oh, yeah! Oh, no, you're not.
How do you feel about that?
It was a really close game. How is Sonya not super cool?
Were you wearing a blindfold there?
Oh, Burke, you're so funny.
I know, Eric.
All right. That was a very good joke, Burke.
Thanks. Guys.
You want to go to the Wheel of Chaos, or do you want to play another just one-on-one?
I think we should give Derek a chance.
I think we need
Spirit
the
of
wheel.
Competition committee, we should do no chaos this week.
All right, game on. Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Be smarter. Be smarter. I gotta be smarter. I can do this.
When have you ever done that?
Hold on.
Whose team are you on now?
I do what I must to protect Katana.
That includes attacking Jax.
Round 1. Fight.
I was trying to get parries in that just weren't working.
So about the sunglasses thing, unfortunately to win that match I had to use the Fatal Blow armor
Right.
to get that first round win.
So even though we haven't competed in years and it's just for the fun of the stream, you chose to win instead of being flashy. So you really haven't changed at all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the least flashy player ever.
That's true.
I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. I go
Right.
for effective.
It's like, you know that meme where like the math equations are going across the screen? That's how I envision when you're playing. Like that you've analyzed all possible scenarios.
This is probably a bad move for me.
Yeah, I don't think this is a wise fatal blow, but I may eat those words. And I don't eat a lot lately. That's how I've lost all this weight. So I hope I don't want to put words into MyFitnessPal.
Oh, I'm in a lot of trouble here. Oh, nice play.
That was a read.
That was a hard read.
I don't know if just air glaive is a hard read.
Shut up, it
Thinking
was.
you're
Just
gonna
let me
jump.
have this. Let me have this, Steve.
Oh, all right. So Derek's figured out that Tyler's having a hard time with the glaive. But Tyler smartly figured out that Sonya's fireball or onion rings are really, really good. The problem is Sonya doesn't have a life lead, so this just isn't gonna work. Now the crushing blow onion ring does a boatload of damage, and that would definitely make up for it. But Tyler's
nice.
out of stamina, so he can't do it.
That was really good max range in there. That was some good unintentional footsies.
Right.
Hey,
Well spaced out.
Okay, Donald, let's stop this.
And Derek's just playing lame, which I've never really seen before. He's not doing random shadow kicks and going 8.
He wants to win.
Yeah, this is very serious right now.
Wiggle stick.
Nice. I got bodied there.
Yeah, that was not good for you. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if that's really...
What?
I mean,
What? Oh, when he jumps over me, we keep the camera on. Fine.
You were doing something else.
Yeah.
Fine. Whatever. That's 1-1.
all right, I'm going to put Johnny Cage.
Okay.
Wow, that's risky, but I like it.
How you feeling, Tyler?
Yeah, you nervous?
Best I've ever felt.
In your
a lot.
life?
Which version? What do we have on this one?
These are the 3 that we showed.
Which one is the one that I like? This one.
Yeah, you should use that one.
Is this the one that has parry?
Yes.
What's the, just if somebody were to ask, what's the command for parry?
Then I would say it's down back 1.
Okay.
That was the least confident.
My green magic, your green outfit.
By the gods, no.
You're lost, sweetheart.
That was awesome. Ooh, big overhead.
As much as you'd like to paint me as an emotionless robot of frame data, I actually do enjoy Johnny Cage's personality a lot.
I have always
And-
loved that you play him and like his personality because it's not you at all.
I mean, that's kind of the fun behind it, you know?
Oh, absolutely. I always respect when people play characters that they express themselves through their character, obviously.
We are both trying to do the same thing over and over again. Not getting my stuff off that I want to do.
Fighting games are an amazing way to express yourself, to be who you are not, or be who you would like to be or aspire to be. It's like a power fantasy.
I'm getting bodied today.
Yeah, this is completely turned around because of the zoning.
Was I not ready for Johnny Cage?
I think this is a terrible idea.
It's not looking like it.
Yeah. Let's not give up.
Yeah, believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
I will.
Okay, interact.
Oh, right on the edge.
Wow.
Take those.
Okay, all right, you're in this, and you're. She's in the corner. You can do it. It seems like the planning should have happened a while ago. You appear to be just button mashing.
I am now.
Yeah, this is.
Well, you get a fatal blow. It's a good button to use.
Yeah. I would just do the fatal blow.
I'm dead.
Nope. Dancing, 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 dancing. Do 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 do. All right.
Well,
Can we get the camera on me, Burke?
It's not. I mean, I can't move
Can,
close-up camera.
can you get over here and move the camera?
Derek,
So it's
good
it's
win.
on me.
That's the worst I've ever played on stream.
I'd like to thank Aaron
Close.
Davis for being. It's my moment.
You're good.
Okay.
I'd like to thank
Let the
Aaron
man go.
Davis, the support, the coaching he gave me, my family for always, being behind me.
Your
Having
family
faith
even
that I
texted me saying they wanted me to win.
Wow.
I can't have anything. It's always got to be about Tyler.
Congratulations, Derek.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching the stream. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thanks,
Winner.
everybody. That was Johnny Cage. We'll be back. Good job, Derek. It's now I played terrible.
It's 2-1.
I hope people don't even rewatch that. That was so bad. How
They're
bad I
not.
played. Good. They won't.
Yeah, it looked like you had never played that character before.
I in practice mode a whole bunch.
And I just heard about how you were playing against Steve the other day and blah, blah, blah. I saw none
yeah,
of
but
that.
in training mode, every time I walk by your desk, you're just doing combos over and over again, which you can't really.
Dude.
It's cool though, right?
Yeah, but
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Remember, we have the stress test online beta coming up very soon. That website should be live very soon as well. What else? The mobile.
Thank you, Destin, for
yes,
being here.
Absolutely. Thank you, Destin and IGN for co-streaming the stream.
Pre-order Mortal Kombat 11. Get Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn.
Absolutely.
Shao Kahn.
Who wouldn't want to play as Shao Kahn?
Shao Kahn.
Imagine not playing as Shao Kahn.
That sounds ridiculous. I don't want to live in
Very
that world.
exciting. So we will be back next week. I'm not going to tell you what's happening, but I think it's on Wednesday. You'll get more information soon. But I will say this. A lot of people have been asking for something.
Oh!
And that is they want to see some gameplay of my favorite Mortal Kombat character, Kano.
Lord Kano?
Lord Kano. We're gonna
Leader
do
of
that.
the Black Dragon Clan?
Yes, we're going to do that next week, plus something else. But next week, definitely, you will see Kano. I will play as Kano in our belt battle next week.
Will you be any better whatsoever.
You just, wow.
Yeah.
Just dug your
You
own
didn't have the
grave there.
wheel of chaos to tilt the scales this time, man.
Well, the nice thing is you set expectations and it can't get worse. You can only go up from here.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I'm going to get blown up on Twitter for that one. So thank you guys so much. Thank you, Matt Burke, as usual. Appreciate it.
Anytime, Tyler. Stay positive.
Will do. Thank you, Dizzy, for being here. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the new trailer and enjoy what Johnny Cage has to offer. We will see you again next week, and you will see the leader of the Black Dragon Clan, Kano.
And it can't get worse. You can only go up from here.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I'm going to get blown up on Twitter for that one. So thank you guys so much. Thank you, Matt Burke, as usual. Appreciate it.
Anytime, Tyler. Stay positive.
Will do. Thank you, Dizzy, for being here. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the new trailer and enjoy what Johnny Cage has to offer. We will see you again next week, and you will see the leader of the Black Dragon Clan, Kano.